Great. How's it going, people? Welcome back from that long summer break for us at Top 6 Fan TV. We were not around, but we did manage to keep tabs on the action, and it was a fantastic time in the summer transfer window. Very exciting. We have a bunch of lads here who are looking forward to the season, and it's going to be a roller coaster ride, and we'll get into the intros for the team that you do see right there after this. Fantastic. Welcome back. Like I say, it's a full house, packed house in here. We have Manzi, resident Man United fan. We have Tarisai, Arsenal fan from Zimbabwe. You may have passionately voicing his about risen after the end to that season, top 4 qualification, as well as, of course, a robust summer transfer window. Liverpool fan is no longer called the money bags, but we recognize that they do have a couple of Champions League trophies. So welcome back, and it's great to have you all. Kick it off.
The host has disappeared.
If the host disappears, we're supposed to take over. Manzi.
Man, wait, I thought it was my internet, but now.
Okay, Manzi, can you please take us? Can you please?
Man, I don't have the script, but anyway, how are you guys? How are you doing? Let's just introduce ourselves. My name is Manzi. Hey, what's the thing? This side.
Is that the new? That's the sharp jazzy
United fan. What's it?
Yeah, nice.
That was an old one. That's the problem. That's why I had a problem.
Okay, introduce yourselves, guys. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, Manzi, then next we can have Tarisai, then Ali, then Jonah, then Wamala. Yeah, in that order.
Okay, maybe we can start with Manzi. What are your expectations for the season?
My expectation, first of all, the fact that we're still on Top 6 Fan TV is not something I expected. So now that we are still in the top 6, then maybe there's hope for us still. But yeah, my hopes are that we'll be on this show again next year. In the past, the hopes would be to finish first or second, but now even top 4 we can't manage. So the hope is to finish top 6.
Okay.
Manzi, we pray for you. Don't worry. The summer transfer window is still open. There are a few defenders out there, but we'll see what happens. Tarisai, let me bring you in just a bit from the Arsenal side. I know I have a jersey behind me, but you're going to be the Arsenal mouthpiece today. What is your? Are you excited? Let me put in the words of our beloved owners about the upcoming season. Transfer window has been robust for the Arsenal. Looking good. Gabriel Jesus looking good. Zinchenko up there. Fabio Vieira, who we are to see, but the team definitely looking solid. And William Saliba also coming back into defense is like a new signing right there, settling the team down. What are your thoughts on Arsenal's hopes for the season, and where do you see them finishing?
So the record is there. It's in black and white. You guys have seen how Arsenal was fared during the preseason. We have done exceptionally well. Actually, all teams are now scared of Arsenal. Wherever you go, if people see you wearing an Arsenal jersey, they leave. They just
Scared
Hey,
is
what do you say?
wrong. Scared is
I'm
wrong.
telling you.
Matthew, you need
Let
to
the man talk. Let the man talk.
say.
Manzi, Jonah, Ali G, guys, that money that you used to buy those jerseys, you would have bought something for your children. Because top Arsenal, we are not even talking about top six. Matthew, please change the group to be top three because we are
Yes.
not in the same group with these guys. Arsenal is the team to beat this season. The team to beat. I'm not
This
talking about top
optimism I've never
seven.
seen.
What is 6? 3, 3, 2, 1. That's what we are playing for this season.
Brilliant.
which
And
team-
who's going to finish first and second?
First and second. Obviously, maybe there will be Man City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. The rest, I don't know. I'm not even looking at Manchester United, Tottenham. I'm not even looking at those teams. I'm not even. It's a waste of my time about other
which-
teams.
Which team spent the most amount of money last season? Last season's transfer window. Which team spent the most amount of money?
Let's not
Arsenal.
dwell in the past. If I ask you
Arsenal.
which
And
team
he had the
spent
same
most
threats.
money,
Yeah.
are you going to tell me that? Let's not dwell in the past. Arteta has done right now. Arsenal is the only team which has won all the games in the preseason. And we are ready on Friday. On Friday, next week, Monday, when we do this show, ask me that question. On Friday, we are scoring more than 3 goals.
Are you winning the
Against
league in
Crystal
1
Palace.
week? You're winning the league with only 1 game played.
Arsenal is the team to beat this season. We are
Tell
the
them, tell
team to
them.
beat.
I like that optimism, and there's I echo his sentiments very much so. Ali G, since you are the one who was most passionate in opposing his views, please tell us about Chelsea and your beautiful transfer strategy this season.
One thing about Chelsea, I think we are very realistic and practical. We are not like Arsenal. I don't know why Arsenal fans on every group that the noisiest fans that you can ever be with. We tolerate them, but they are very noisy. For Chelsea, this season I'm not so excited. I'll be honest. I was very excited at the beginning of last season because we had won the Champions League, and it was very evident that the team needed a striker up front. And bring in Lukaku from Inter Milan when he just won the league with them. I was very excited and I thought, okay, this is the season we are winning it on a canter. So much as the season didn't go on as expected last season, we had the hopes at the beginning. Well, now this season we are very disappointed because the window itself, Barcelona has been snatching our players left, right, and center. We have so much deadwood in the team that is still there. We are not seeing the deadwood go. We still have the Barclays, the Timo Werners, the Pulisic. So I'll be honest, I won't be surprised if Chelsea doesn't finish in the top 4. But I still have trust in Thomas Tuchel as a very intelligent manager. But finishing in top 4 will be a miracle for Chelsea, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's all from me.
Brilliant. That is the most optimistic view from Stamford Bridge I've had all week. So your fellow fans expect much worse this season. I don't know. You guys need a lift. Raheem Sterling was not enough.
Raheem Sterling is good, but still, I don't think he will solve the goal problem. We don't have that main striker. That's why we spent so much money on Romelu Lukaku last season. And it was a very big disappointment. So bringing Sterling is more like having a Hazard who is going to create goals, but you still need someone to finish. You need a Diego Costa in the team, a Drogba in the team. And Chelsea has been very unfortunate with strikers. I don't know why we always struggle. The number 9 cast is still with Chelsea. So Sterling will do everything, but if you saw the way Chelsea was playing last season, by the beginning, the first 10 games of the season, most of the goals, I think 70% of the goals were coming from defenders. Reece James, Ben Chilwell, they were contributing most of the goals. And when they got injured, the season went into a downhill crash. So I don't know who's going to score the goal this season. I don't think it's Raheem Sterling. So we shall have the same problems that we had last, unless we get a striker this season before the window closes. But I'm not hopeful, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm so disappointed.
Let's wait. I mean, you have to buckle your seatbelt because I mean, with the likes of Spurs and Arsenal as they've had in London.
I need to be frank on something. Much as I'm disappointed, it doesn't mean that Arsenal is going to finish ahead of us. So I need to be clear on some of the things. So I know we shall get there when you ask us for our top 4 predictions. But I want to be clear that Arsenal is not finishing ahead of Chelsea. So I don't know why they have so much noise right now. Yet, as the Chelsea fans, we are being practical and realistic and disappointed at the same time. But we are not making so much noise like them. Thank you.
It is our time to shine. Jonah, Mr. Liverpool, fresh off. Hey, you'll be surprised. I will also give my views. But Jonah, Mr. Liverpool, fresh off the Community Shield. Darwin Nunes looking like a sharp man, a razor blade, and not Mr. Haaland, who was I think lacked a bit of match fitness, to be honest. So yeah, I think he will deliver the goods. They'll go at it. But your view, is it going to be a top 2 tussle now, or who out of the rest of the pack do you think can challenge Man City and Liverpool for that 1-2 slot? Arsenal, Tarisai has been very clear. Arsenal is going to be challenging very seriously, but I want to hear your view on that.
I think in the first 10 games, everything is going to be obvious. Everything is going to settle down, all the excitement. And the good thing is some of the big teams are playing themselves in the first 10 games. And usually that sets the momentum, because we have reached a point in the competitiveness of the Premier League, especially because of the way Man City and Liverpool are, that one loss or one draw, no matter how early, you already know you're out of the title race. Like, that's just how competitive it is right now. Just one loss or one draw and you're out. So all this excitement, all this, and it always happens because of the transfer window. But like Ali said, even last transfer window, Arsenal were the biggest spenders. They came excited. Now we have Spurs that have signed like 4 teams. They're also excited. All the online Spurs is going to be
we are covering our goals. That's it.
But I think, like, in the first 10 games, we will know. I'm not saying who I think it is, but we will know who is who in the first 10 games.
Okay. Ahmed, Mr. Spurs.
Yes.
Your reaction to that?
I really have a reaction.
So you guys went and bought. You bought Queens Park Rangers and Mamelodi Sundowns and added it to your team. So I don't know.
Wait, have you noticed that you guys are forgetting? Spurs were actually a growing team. We're just actually Conte has been a very good addition to the whole Spurs setup. And actually, I think we are working on we're actually working on Conte's know-how of the game. Yes, we've signed many players, but we're also letting go of a couple of players. You understand? So yes, we've signed many, but look at Man City, look at Liverpool, look
at Arsenal. Yeah, I think we lost him. But anyways, Manzi, your view on the first 10 games, do you feel
Hello?
we'll have a clear indication?
I don't know what happened. You guys all went off. Anyway, I'm still saying. Spurs actually, what we had, our squad, we had a small squad. Remember, after building the new stadium, Spurs Stadium, we had.
You don't even know what your stadium is called, man.
No. Sorry, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, it's called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I know. So what I was saying is, after that, we had that loan. Arsenal, you guys suffered on the back of the Emirates Stadium thing. So that's what we've had in the last few seasons. Right now, we are building. You guys seem to be scared and all, but no, we're just going to manage. Top 4 for us will be okay, still. we are not yet there where we actually need or want to be. About Liverpool, Liverpool is good, I will say, but we are almost there. We are almost there. We are getting there. And for Arsenal, they've always done this like in the beginning of the season. And actually, Arsenal, if you're talking about your pre-season being very good, look at the teams you've played, including the Manchester United you did play and everything. Yeah. So anyway, I will. There's something about the Premier League that is not on, like, you see all the preseason things you've been doing. That's like training for also the other teams also trying out. So your wins are not something you should actually, you should actually bring to book and say, yeah, we got the season going. Look at Haaland. Haaland actually came into a game, given his record, did you see that chance he missed? It's actually a meme now everywhere.
But no. But Ahmed,
I think it was just
that's
bad luck.
unfair
That
because
happened.
yeah, because I mean Darwin
what I'm saying
Nunes
is the
missed chances like that in preseason.
Nunes, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And look at him, look at him 3 games later. So form is temporary, class is permanent, in my view.
I'm telling you. Okay, fine. Let's like what's his name? Tarasai was saying, we don't talk about last season, but I'll go back on last season with you see Jesus. What is the difference with Jesus? Like the Jesus at Arsenal today he's the number 9, right?
Yes, I think so.
No, it's actually now they're number 9, but you're going to be surprised come the season. And actually, that Friday game, I don't see you guys leaving that game with 3 points. I would put my right arm on it because that's against Vieira's Crystal Palace, and Vieira's Crystal Palace has been a very, very good team. It's actually one of those teams where you go seriously, you don't go there haphazardly, or you don't. It's not a sure win unlike before.
So Ahmed, we will have your right hand next Monday, which is fine.
If you get 3 points, if you get 3 points out of that game, I'm giving you guys my right hand.
When we get 3 points
off Crystal Palace, off Crystal Palace.
When we get 3 points, brilliant. Now, Manzi, I'm going to dive into the summer transfer window, guys, and whether you think. Whether you guys think you are done with your business or you need something extra to make your team complete. I'll go with Manzi. I'll start with Manzi. United, what are you lacking? I mean, you've brought in Lisandro Lopez, you've brought in Malacia, the wing back, but that's about it. I mean, Martial is leading the line for United. Ronaldo is doing an Ozil, so that looks like it's turmoil right there. So I'm not sure what your view is.
Yeah, for me, my biggest problem is the fact that United didn't sell everyone we had last season.
You had the Ronaldo issue.
If I was the manager, I would have sold everyone save for Ronaldo and De Gea. Those are the only people.
Why Ronaldo played everywhere? No one was taking.
Yeah, so to find that the worst in the top 6, because we're the 6th. So if the competition is 1 up to 6 is last. The worst team of the top 6 should have bought the most players and sacked the most, right? But just 2 or 3 players, it's just going to be more of the same. I'm not disappointed. I'm at that place where Liverpool was, where Jonah was like 3-4 years ago. That place was just be around, watch. While United was celebrating, guys would just watch, just masquerade there in 6, 7.
Manzi, I would like to add, I'd love, it's so soul satisfying that a Manchester United fan has to say top 6, top 7, or top 10 or something. Unlike before,
United and Chelsea fans.
This is our league.
Such is life, man. Such is life. We have been humbled. The biggest ships have the longest standing cubs.
True.
No, Maguire can do that to you. Maguire.
And now
anyway,
see,
Maguire
Maguire
was-
is still in the squad.
I don't know
As
who
in,
gave you.
I don't know who bewitched us, but that witchcraft is tight. Legit, that witchcraft is solid. Yeah,
Okay.
we should have bought more players.
So-
We need.
So who do you need, Manzi? Who do you need to give you?
Who do we need?
If you
We
are to
need
sign,
defenders.
let's say if you are to sign 2 players.
I can't
players.
tell you the players we need because, like last season, when I predicted Chelsea would win the league. They bought players. They had the Champions League trophy. The season began. They started well. Like after 10, 15 games, they started going down. So I'm not really excited about transfers because guys can come in, they look good on paper, and then they fail to gel with the team. They fail
I agree
to
with. That's why I'm actually not rating
So,
us so much.
I like to first wait and watch, like Jonas said. I prefer guys who are from Premier League teams, but guys coming from outside countries, you come from Bundesliga, you
Yeah,
come from Ajax,
yes.
man,
But
not really.
Manzi, can I say something?
Yeah,
You know, no matter in life, no matter how low a team has become, don't accept criticism for teams like Tottenham. You know,
I am so hard that this is coming from a team. I am so hard. This is
they have
coming from a
just
team.
tested
I have
top
finished
four
ahead of
Tottenham.
them.
And
In the
he
last
actually
3
he's
seasons.
talking is like
I don't know. It is so
But-
annoying.
Ahmed,
You help us
Ahmed,
out.
let the man finish.
How
Ahmed,
No,
on
this is
earth-
let the
wrong
man
kind of
finish.
time.
How on earth do you even interact with Tottenham? How? Because you are not in, even if you finished number 6, Manzi, you are not in the same level. Never. Never. With Tottenham. It will
That's,
never happen.
you know, that's
Manzi.
right.
It will
That's right.
never.
You're making a mistake. You're talking about
No,
Tottenham at this
how
point
we
in
talking
time is
about
above
let's
United.
get to the present and the future.
From
In terms of
Tottenham
levels, I
side,
think
Let's
Tottenham
keep it
is
to the
above
present
United.
and future.
eh,
Hey, we keep the topic to the present and the future. We don't go
I
into
know,
the
right?
past.
If you talk about current affairs, Tottenham,
Yes.
Tottenham
Yes,
is far
when
back.
that's right. Please save the conversation, to the present.
No, I think Tarisai.
accept to be criticized by Liverpool, the likes of Liverpool.
No.
the likes of
I will actually Arsenal. I
Manchester City,
criticize
not
you.
Tottenham. Not Tottenham.
No.
No.
We are going to criticize Arsenal on any given day.
No.
Did you see how
Eh?
the season? Do you know how you handed that 4th place to us?
How
You guys
many
mean
trophies
you are-
do you have? How many trophies do you have?
It's not about trophies. It's not about trophies. It's not about trophies. by the way.
Ahmed, in my language, we say romance has got no child.
But how can it not be about trophies, Wambala?
No,
That's the whole
No,
point
we-
of football.
we
Trophies.
are-
romance has got no child. You can be romantic, but you have got no child. You find the person who's romantic has got 10 children. So don't say we are in Champions League. Show us what you have.
Yes.
How no? When was the
I-
last time? When was the last time Arsenal? Okay, let's do this. When was the last time Arsenal played a Champions League game?
When was the
No,
last
no,
time
no,
you
no,
lifted the trophy?
I think Arteta was still a player.
It's okay. Me, yeah, it's a long
No.
time. Me no.
Short
Playing
Yeah,
the
like
Champions
you say, it's
League
been
is not
14
winning a
years.
trophy.
It's
Even
14
Manchester
years.
won a trophy. When Manchester won a trophy like 3 years
It's
ago,
okay.
they,
It's
is it
okay.
the Europa?
It's okay. I admit, yes, it's been 14 years.
Now,
That's what
now,
I'm saying.
gentlemen.
When was the last
me-
time Arsenal played Champions League?
Let me swing this. Let me swing this. Tarisai, I want you to comment on United. Since you were on that line, Ahmed was trying to divert us into North London, but we'll get back into to the top 6 wave of things. United specifically, and then you'll also give us your view on Arsenal and their transfer window. Who do you think they need to bring in to finish up? But United, do you agree with Manzi's assessment on their transfer business? Yo, Tarisai,
Yes.
do you agree with Manzi's view on his transfer window? He doesn't think any transfer, no player that comes in now can sort United out. He feels there's too much deadwood.
No, Manchester United, I think they have got good players. All they need is a leader, a coach.
What do you
They
think
have
of Ten
got
Hag?
one of the best players in the world. So to me, Manchester United is still a threat. Let's see what happens. Just like Liverpool, it was useless. It was a useless team. But they hired one of the best coaches in the world, and now he has taken them to promised land. Just like Chelsea, Tuchel came in. To me, I thought he was a good coach, but his true colors are coming out. They are struggling now. They are really struggling. But Manchester United, it is still a good team, not unlike this other team. I don't want to mention its name. Yes, they have got a good coach, but
No, but you know what's going to happen this season? I am sure.
But wait, Teresa, I want to know what you think about Tuchel.
I am.
I feel you need to elaborate more on Tuchel, Teresa.
What do you mean? Tuchel, when he came in, people didn't know his kind of play. He came in and he started winning. He won like a lot of games, but now we know his kind of play. And to me, he's predictable. Chelsea is no longer the team that is predictable.
But the man reached 2 finals last season. What do you mean is predictable? What did your Arteta do last season? He reached 2 finals.
2 finals, Tuchel. He lost 2 finals. Did you win anything?
In penalties, which are unpredictable.
No,
if Liverpool is a very great team,
a win is a win. Whether a penalty,
if Liverpool is a very great team,
a win is a win. You lost, finish and
because we all know that Liverpool is a very strong team, but they played 4 games against Chelsea last season and they didn't win any in the 90 minutes. So if you say that Jurgen Klopp is really very good, that means Tuchel is also good. Because we have to understand how the team is structured. If the team has very many injuries, we shouldn't expect the manager to do miracles on the team if all his best players are injured. So
I'll ask you a question.
Can I add something?
Can I
Sorry?
Ahmed, go ahead.
Lukaku a good striker or not?
Lukaku?
Hey,
Lukaku. Let me tell you, how do you spend 97 million on someone and he becomes overweight? Lukaku is very unprofessional. He is I've not seen anyone unprofessional like Lukaku. How can you be a professional footballer earning over 300,000 pounds a week and you become overweight? The first thing that you should do is to get a nutritionist. The first thing you should do is get a nutritionist, get in shape, and score the goals. The man cannot control a ball. He cannot run.
Even time.
And you
can say the same for you can say the same for Timo Werner. The man cannot control a ball or direct it. Even a back pass.
Timo Werner does not cost 97 million.
But Timo wants to run away. What I heard, he wants to run away.
Actually, Timo is heading, I think, back to.
No, it's okay I think the problem with Timo Werner is a hard worker, and his movement off the ball is very good. It's very good, but he has failed to pick the confidence that he had in Germany. So if he wants to go, it's okay. We understand him. But we are talking about Lukaku, who is disrespectful, who is attending interviews, who is commenting about his former team. Yeah. So we cannot. Lukaku is one of the biggest fraudsters in modern football. He cannot come back even to England.
So now that we're actually we skipped Tarisai because we're going in order. So Tarisai, I'll swing it back to
Matthew,
you.
Matthew, just one thing. Matthew, just something before we go off this. When we are looking at actually Liverpool, we have to take into account how much time has Jurgen Klopp been given for him to produce what he is producing at the moment. You guys are actually jumping that. You see, Teresa is coming after me. I have Conte. Conte has showed you what he did last season. He produced the goods. Give him a full season. Let's see what he's to produce. We can't actually, you guys are actually, even you're judging Tuchel, I think, too early. You're saying, okay, now we know what he's doing. No, I don't think it. Give them the same amount. In England, the problem has always been time off for the managers. And with Manchester United, it has been actually worst case scenario, like disaster, like a walking, like the Walking Dead. That's Manchester. Because for them, you don't produce, you're out. You don't produce, you're out. Come on, give the guys a chance to grow. They grow into the the system, into the vibe, into the rhythm of the coach. I mean, that is what is
you would have
happening.
liked to see. You'd have liked to see Ole grow into the rhythm. Eh?
Ole,
course, man. Ole would have been a great manager.
Ole was bad. It was.
Come on, Wamala. You've just said give the man time.
Yeah.
Now you say Ole was bad.
Now
No,
you're touching a nerve with Manzi.
Let
Manzi
me
is Ole
defend
in.
myself. Let me defend myself. What I'm trying to say, Ole, okay, you know, he's just a new coach. Where has he been coaching? Nowhere. Okay, he's won with Molde and everything that he did there. But, I mean, it's nowhere. Now look at the people we are talking about. You know, you're talking about Tuchel. Tuchel has been around. He's been everywhere. You understand? You're talking about Conte. Give Conte time. See Guardiola. Guardiola came in, took his time, and now, you know, if you look at all these teams in rhythm, especially Man City and Liverpool, it's like they play the mind of the coach. It's like when they look at the coach, they know what that face is and they know what to do. Unlike if you're going to go, for instance, now to kill, guys didn't know. Look at us, Conte. Look at what is happening with, Emerson. Guys actually not yet confident. The few who actually got his basics played very well. Højbjerg, we have the Højbjerg son and everybody else actually who got into him. See what happened with Bergwijn. They failed to be on the same pace, which, I mean, Bergwijn is out now. Yet Bergwijn is a very, very good striker. Actually, Arsenal, instead of Jesus, Bergwijn would be a good thing for you.
No, boss, please. We do not take used shoes. We don't take used shoes. I'm swinging. I'm swinging back. I'm swing back from you, Ahmed. I said, I'm going in order. I want to know who would you sign to complete your team? 2-3 players. Tarisai, Arsenal. We'll go in that order. Arsenal, and then after that we'll go through to Chelsea and then Liverpool, and come back to United and Spurs. Okay. Tarisai, do you feel Arsenal have done enough business, or do we need?
I think we have solved the last puzzle. Arsenal, we have been lacking a striker and a defender. So we signed it's like a new signing, Saliba. He will partner with Gabriel and Zinchenko this side. Then we have got Gabriel White or Tomiyasu. They will be sharing. In the midfielder, we have got the best midfielder in the world, Granit Xhaka. Partnering with the Then we have got Xhaka this side.
I don't concur with you.
Let the man talk.
He's gonna do his.
No. Let the man talk.
We have done business and we are ready
you
to
guys.
lift the trophy this time. We are ready. I can't wait for Friday. We are ready.
There we go. He's happy with the transfer business in Arsenal. I will not add my comments. Ali G, you are not happy with Chelsea. So if you're getting rid of Timo Werner, you feel you don't have a number 9. Why not go for Tammy Abraham?
We can't go back to Tammy Abraham because he was already there and he didn't deliver. But I think we are just 2 signings away from competing for the league. We need a defender. I don't know. We may not get a striker because I think the way Thomas Tuchel wants to work with a false 9 in Harvard. So maybe I see Chelsea is getting linked to De Jong because maybe he doesn't want to go to Man U. So if we bring in a midfielder who is a bit offensive, that could do for us. If we don't get a midfielder, maybe a striker that can work with the Sterlings. So just 2 more signings and we shall be in the competition. I don't know why Arsenal guys still think that they're in this thing. I don't know why. They have Thomas Partey, who is very old. They have Xhaka, who is calamitous. I don't know why fans never learn. Why don't you get the heartbreaks from all the previous seasons and you learn how to be respectful in these things? What gives you the urge to come on the table of men and tell us that you're going to compete for the league when you've not even been in the Champions League for the past 6 years? What gives you the right and the
Xhaka is Arsenal's problem, I'm telling you.
Yes, you have Xhaka who is calamitous. You have Thomas Partey who can't play 3 games in a row, and you think you're going to compete for a league? What's wrong with Arsenal?
The league is not one tier.
I will let Tarisai react to that. Then we shall move respectfully to Jonah, because we want to hear the view from Anfield on the transfer window. Tarisai, your thoughts on the best midfielder in the world, Granit Xhaka?
Xhaka is, I don't know what kind of English Premier League you are watching, because to me, Xhaka is one of the best midfielders in the world. He's the captain of his country,
Switzerland.
And Xhaka is the only player who has played more minutes than any other player in the Premier League. You see that when Xhaka gets injured, immediately becomes fit. He gets his number, he plays. We don't say with his
And then calamity strikes.
What are you saying?
No, it's calamitous.
You know,
Like,
an empty vessel makes a lot of noise. Tottenham supporters, you see, look at Jonah. He's quiet. He knows, because
you know,
he's Jonah. Have you heard Jonah talking the rubbish? Because
he just wants a community. He has nothing to say. He has nothing.
I have nothing to add, man.
He's on top there. He doesn't want to make noise. Look, Tottenham. So I think
The man just won a trophy. So
Eh,
what can he
we
say?
get-
You are now Chelsea. You are now near Tottenham. You are now making noise. Just respect. Give some respect on Xhaka. Don't hate the player.
Thank you, Tarisai. Let's move on to Jonah. Jonah, Liverpool, solid start to the transfer window.
I have never
Darwin
met
Nunes
someone,
there.
I've never met someone who stresses Chelsea more than me. That's why I'm quiet. I have nothing to say, man.
Chelsea or Spurs even.
The way I'm always fighting with Ali and Sly, I have never met someone who stresses Chelsea like this. Well done, Taris.
Yeah. So tell us, Jonah, the view
Yeah.
from Liverpool. Your squad is perfect.
Transfers.
You're happy with it?
No. The biggest thing we have had, of course, getting a striker, a real number 9 in Nunes is good. But like Mazi mentioned earlier, when you're getting players from a different league, there's always going to be that question mark. Like, will he adapt? Yeah, Darwin has so far done well, and then he has also had some bad games in pre-season. It's been a few games, and it's too early to judge. But yeah, there's always going to be that problem. And then, of course, the biggest issue was losing Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, he wasn't like Salah, like he wouldn't score 20-plus goals all the time, but he was a match winner. In those games where you're like, I think this game is ending 0-0, and remember earlier when I said in this league, even a draw is like a loss. Because you draw one game, City goes and wins 15 games. So we're going to miss Sadio with that. I'm worried about that. Then I also think we are lacking in midfield. We don't have enough depth in midfield. Oxlade-Chamberlain has been ruled out. That one, him, is always in the sick bay. He has just been ruled out for 3 months. Henderson is
That
like
was our
100
gift
years.
to you.
That game
Milner
was
is
from us.
500. So I think we're lacking in midfield.
But
Other than that, I think even with the young kids we have, we might be able to manage. I hope for that.
When you say manage, do you mean take the title? What are you chasing?
Well, obviously we're chasing everything. We want to challenge everything.
My friend, Ahmed, you're next.
Even last season you were chasing everything and you almost went with nothing. So you need to be very careful.
Man, they went with.
We got 2 and we got them from you, Ali. You should be the last one talking.
Almost. That's why I'm being very careful with my words. I'm saying you almost went with nothing.
Hey,
From wanting everything to almost going with nothing. So
now, if it comes to getting nothing, you know more about that.
no, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask Arsenal people, I don't know about going with nothing.
What did you win last season?
No, let's.
Last season I won 2 trophies.
Which
Last
3
season I
trophies?
won 2 trophies.
Which 3 trophies?
I won the Club World Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's from the
2
last
trophies.
season now. That doesn't count.
It counts. I won it
It's
last
a-
season.
They took
I won the
It's a
Super
carryover
Cup.
from last season.
They did.
Yes, but we lifted something. What about people? We have Tottenham here, we have Arsenal here, we have Manu here. These people, their trophy cabinets are dusty. They have nothing to show. And you're asking me about winning something. You need to be very
guys,
respectful.
I thought respectively we're
Ali.
keeping the conversation to present. to the league, the coming league. Respectfully.
Ahmed, I think you go next, and then we'll have Manzi. What do you need? Spurs, like we said,
I think I
Spurs.
still need
You've
I
bought
need
like two teams.
yeah, I
What
think
do you
I still
need?
need a creative midfielder. There's no creativity in the middle yet. And yeah, just a creative midfielder. Actually, that's what's lacking, because all these other numbers you see, we are covered. And then we have our Deadwood that has refused to go.
Is that a joke?
No, it's hey, no. Come on, no. Listen. Just so you get this wrong. Leave now. Forget the banter. Let me get to you seriously. Do you know why Liverpool and Man City are ahead of us? They've got like, if it's a number that is lacking a player, they have like two playing that number. We have been able to do that right now. We actually covered, like, we have two players in every number on the field. So that the only thing we are lacking is I don't see us with a creative midfielder, somebody who is actually going to, some Modric kind of person who can put in that ball, those passes, like the long one, the short one, through balls. We are lacking that. But
so who would you bring in? Who would you bring in if you are to bring in one?
No, we are looking at Maddison. Maddison is okay for me. Because I need somebody who's actually been in the Premier League. You understand, somebody who understands how to go about it. And Maddison has been presenting the goods. He's actually, his team might be whatever it is, but you see Maddison is outstanding.
Maddison is wanted by Newcastle, £50 million. I don't think you can afford that now.
Believe me, Maddison wouldn't leave Champions League for Newcastle. Who doesn't want to play in the Champions League?
That's what we said about.
Except for Jesus. Jesus doesn't want to play Champions League.
Jesus has come to win the title.
Yeah?
So the title he thought of first was Europa.
So Jesus is stupid. Do left Champions League to come and play Europa.
No. He actually went to a team where they're going to look up, put him on a pedestal, like their knight in shining armor. But trust the Premier League to give you results. You're going to forget. He's going to be the Jesus we know from Man City soon.
Let's wait and see. Manzi, Man United, your best signing of the summer, Eric Ten Hag. Marquis signing, fantastic guy, solid track record at Ajax. What else besides Eriksen and Lisandro Martinez and Malacia, the wingback? What do you need? What can you get actually with that team? Because you still have all the guys in there, like you said.
We need everything. First of all, we need defenders. We need to bounce Maguire. We need midfielders. But I'm glad we still have Cristiano.
They have Cristiano who has refused to go.
No. We are very grateful that he didn't go. We are grateful.
Believe me,
the
man didn't play. The man didn't play pre-season, looking around for clubs.
Yeah, I was looking around for clubs. But now that he has stayed, he's going to excel. He will be our top scorer.
He cannot excel. He can't run. He basically can't run.
You just wait. He's the GOAT, man. When you are GOAT, you don't have to do much.
I believe
efficient. You're an efficient machine.
I believe he should go back to Portugal and finish his career properly with Benfica.
Because you don't want to, because you are afraid of his firepower. But actually, when we play Tottenham, you'll be cursing when he scores goals. But yeah, he's around.
I'll be inshallah on that one.
So Manzi, who do you need? Who do we need?
We need someone like Kante. We need someone. Of course, we can't get Kante, but we need some serious mid. I'm glad Pogba left, you guys. I celebrated when Pogba left, and he has gone back to Juve and he's already injured. He was too useless at United.
You still followed him all the way to Juve.
And not just, I was checking up on him and I saw this guy, good riddance.
You don't want him to be producing things he didn't produce.
I let him continue in his fakeness and then proceed from this side. But to be honest, I don't expect much. United give us another like 3, 4, 5 years. Even when you want to get guys look at your squad, look at your manager.
But Manzi, I'll be optimistic with something. Let me tell you, because Ten Hag, if you see the Dutch players he's brought in, he's worked with them. I believe they can.
This is EPL, man.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. They can pass that on to these other players.
Mm.
You know, it's very, because you see us Spurs, when we brought in Perisic, we really needed, like, you know, like Perisic was a big signing, like a standout signing for us because they've worked together. Perisic is this kind of guy who can actually transfer, you know, the coach's approach to the game to the other players on the field.
Yeah, but you're saying Ronaldo at 38 can't move, can't run. Perisic is 34.
You
boss.
saw his movement again. Did you see the Rangers? Okay, did you see the highlights of the Rangers game? Did you see what he was doing? He's good. You know, he knows what to do.
Yeah,
And remember,
but you're criticizing Cristiano Ronaldo for being too old.
But we've seen what he's done last season. Manzi is my
Man,
witness.
we
You saw
have
that guy
Eric
basically not running. He could
I don't
actually,
know
when the
Eric
ball was
can
taken
manage.
from him, that was it. That
All right,
there was
gentlemen.
nothing to do.
I want us to go into predictions now. We'll start with Terry Sai. Your top six.
Okay.
How do you expect the top six is going to finish? From first
Top six.
to sixth. And we are going to revisit this at the end of the season. Who's finishing
Number
first,
one.
second, third, fourth,
Yeah,
fifth?
We
and
must,
sixth?
man. Record.
Number one.
No, we
I
need
have
this
to
stuff
revisit
noted
this.
down. Matthew,
The
you
winner,
note
the
down.
winner. Yeah, if you get the top three correct, you get $100. That
Wow.
one.
Ah, that is on record.
That is on record, yeah?
We are putting that
That's on record. Yes. Top
Number
three, you get the
one.
top three correct.
Obviously,
$100.
It's the Man City. Number two, Arsenal. Number three.
You already lost money, man.
No,
How
let the
can
man
you-
speak.
How can you miss out on $100? How can you miss out on $100?
Putting us
Let the
in
man
a wrong
speak.
place.
Let the man.
Number
Let the
three,
man speak.
Liverpool.
Mhm.
Number four, I see Chelsea. Number five, Crystal Palace. Number six,
Matthew, you understand why you don't have my right arm too on Friday?
number six, we'll put Leicester. Those are my top six.
All right. Hey, boss, where is Chelsea, man? You said Chelsea. No, Spurs.
This
Oh,
man
boss.
okay,
Okay, I
doesn't
get
want
you. Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Leave that guy. He
Spurs in the
doesn't
bottom
want
half of the table.
$100.
Okay. Charlie
The
said,
man
thanks for
doesn't
that.
want the
Ali
money.
G, your predictions before we run away.
Number one, Liverpool. Number two, Man City. Number three, Spurs. Number four, Chelsea. Number five, Arsenal. And number six, Man U.
Okay.
You like
Jonah.
Yeah. My number one is Liverpool. Number two is City. Number three is Chelsea. Number four, Arsenal. Five, Spurs. And six, United.
Jonah, I have an issue.
Ahmed, those are his predictions. What are yours?
Ahmed,
Ahmed, those are his predictions. What are yours?
mine, number one, Man City. Two, Spurs.
He's throwing away money just like
Three,
Guys are going to
Liverpool.
miss money like this.
He's
Three,
throwing
Liverpool.
money.
Four, Chelsea.
Uh-huh.
Five, Man United. Arsenal in sixth.
Hey, they have Gabriel Jesus. How can you put them in
Believe me,
sixth?
that he's only playing 3 games and then he's out. And when Gabriel Jesus is out, believe me, Arsenal is not going to do anything.
We have got Nketiah.
We've got
Nketiah. Nketiah, call me.
Let me give my prediction
the man came at the
before
end of
you
the
know
season.
Steady Eddie.
fight
We have
again.
got Eddie.
Steady Eddie. Manzi, your top six.
Number one is Liverpool. They must win. There's no other way. Number two is City. Number three, Spurs. Number four, Chelsea. Number five, United. And number six, West Ham.
I've never seen.
Matthew, before we leave,
Manchester
remember,
United supporter.
Hold on.
Matthew, Liverpool
Hold on,
Liverpool jinxed themselves when they won the Community Shield. So I don't see them winning that. You know, if you look at the history, you remember
Who won
how
it
it
last
was
season?
between. Huh?
Who won the Shield last season?
Leicester.
That happens. No, it happens once in a long time, and I don't see Liverpool.
No,
winning.
last season Leicester won it. Leicester won it. They beat Man City.
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
Man City took the league. So what I'm trying to
Yes,
say
yes.
now, Liverpool has taken the Community Shield. They've jinxed their chances for the season.
No.
Holy me, I'm being honest with you guys. Remember Ferguson era and the Wenger era? Wenger kept on winning. Wenger has more Community Shield, I think, than any other.
Ahmed, you have literally thrown away $100 because there is no way in that Spurs can finish second. But anyway,
Never.
thank you.
What?
Whether
No.
in
It's
hell or
okay.
in heaven, never.
Watch. We're looking forward. I mean, we're predicting.
No,
We
Travis,
don't
I have
know.
something to say about
Spurs will never, whether in hell or in heaven or I'm dreaming, it will never finish second. Never.
Okay. But we'll always finish ahead of you.
Even if you finish ahead of us, but you will never finish second.
You'll still be.
I'm very glad I'm part of this forum. Monday.
But guys, I put Arsenal as 7th because I don't see them making it to top 6 next season. Matthew,
top 7.
Manzi, Ahmed, you guys are just emotional, man. I don't know.
No, there's no
You're
emotion.
seeing a reflection in your. Yeah, you're seeing a reflection.
Arsenal has. You can't put any emotions on Arsenal.
By the way, Matthew, this season,
let me add mine. Let me add mine.
The table.
Okay.
You guys are starting second because there's Bournemouth. But usually Arsenal is on top of the table.
So Matthew.
When we discuss
let
about
us
this
listen
one,
to yours.
Arsenal on top of the table with goal difference because we are going to score 6 goals.
I can't wait
you're
for
mad.
Monday.
Let me give you my predictions.
Arsenal. Yeah, Matthew, let's listen to yours.
Let me add mine. Number 1, Liverpool. Number 2, City. Number 3, Arsenal. Number 4, Chelsea. Number 5, Spurs. Number 6, United. Hey,
we can't be.
I even feel like playing it back.
When did Arsenal last finish ahead of Chelsea? Isn't it like a decade ago?
Chelsea's big.
It is not about that. It is not about that. And Chelsea, actually, I wish I could retract. You guys are actually going to finish out of the top 4. You're going to finish 5th. United will finish 4th.
Put Spurs in
Chelsea 5th and Spurs 6th.
Spurs second.
And Arsenal will remain in 3rd.
Of course. By all means. On goal difference.
Matthew has given us a prediction of 20. Jonah,
have you ever seen, like, when was the last time you saw Arsenal, like,
50.
or 3rd?
I hope you've recorded these things.
Yeah, please.
Well, boss, it is on record on YouTube.
Because I need my $100.
Live, man. I've seen Kananura's comment on YouTube. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah. I've seen it. He actually shared it here. He was enjoying the chaos. I think you can see it on your screen right there.
Kananura is which club? Which club does he support?
He's a Liverpool man, and he was laughing
those
at
guys should be quiet. They are full. They already have a trophy in the cabinet. I can't imagine Arsenal.
By the way, Jonah, man, congratulations, man.
Combs, by the way,
these are normal things, man.
just jinxed your season.
These are normal things, eh?
Beating
City like they're United.
You know how much you cried last season? You're saying
the day again Klopp.
No, you see, Ahmed, it's because we are spoiled. Like we were supposed to win 4, we won 2, and even after winning the 2, it's like we had lost. Can you imagine? We are so spoiled.
Jonah, if you can just help us and don't give us a 9-0 goal difference,
like,
we'll be very grateful.
The ones that made sense are the ones we lost.
I want to thank you all for coming. We have come to the end of the show. It's going to be fireworks going forward. Premier League is resuming, of course, this week. Friday.
Your predictions for Crystal Palace, Arsenal?
Crystal Palace.
Goalless draw. 0-0.
No. It's going to be 4.
Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 0.
4-1. Arsenal 4.
Tell us why we need to be here on Monday, please.
It's going to be 2-2.
Inshallah, I will also be here.
Jonas
It's
says
going to be
2-2.
2-2. You had it here first.
Ali G, Ali G, your predictions for that one?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1
Arsenal.
Crystal
Manzi,
Palace.
A win is a
Manzi,
win.
Goalless draw. No one is scoring that game.
goalless draw.
Goal
Manzi,
game.
Manzi expects the result to come out like Manu is playing. Okay, we've got predictions for Liverpool, Fulham. Quickly, round the house. Tarisai,
Liverpool Fulham
Fulham.
3-0.
3-0 Ahmed. Okay,
3 to
Tarisai.
us, 3 to Liverpool.
Fulham 1,
Liverpool.
Liverpool 0.
Fulham, all right. An
Where
upset
does this guy
there.
get his thing?
Really.
Are you watching the same football?
Ali G.
4-0 Liverpool. 4-0 Liverpool.
Anil Manzi.
4-0 Liverpool.
And finally, Jonah.
Wait, it's home or away?
You are away to
Wait,
Fulham.
Fulham is a thorn.
2-0 Liverpool.
I don't think so.
It's more conservative there.
Liverpool doesn't have a striker.
Next one.
That guy, the one who scored the final goal, the way he celebrated, is useless.
Now we did
Come
it.
on, he scored on his debut. It wasn't useless.
No, Mane, you can't replace Mane. You can't. You will never replace Mane.
And you saw Mane scored even in the thingy. He scored in Bayern Munich.
Very quickly. Spurs against Southampton. We start with Ahmed. Spurs at home to Southampton.
4-0.
4-0 to Southampton. That's on
No,
record.
4-0
Okay,
to
next.
Spurs. Come on. 4-0 to Spurs.
Okay. Manzi.
2-1 Southampton.
Tottenham, Southampton. 2-1 Southampton. Jonah.
I think it's going to be 1-0. Spurs win.
1-0 Spurs. Ali G.
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. And finally, Tarisai.
2-2.
2-2. All right. Everton, Chelsea. Chelsea away to Everton. Goodison Park. Ali G. I can see you struggling.
3-0 Chelsea. 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea. Jonah.
Same. 3-0 Chelsea.
Ahmed.
1-1.
Manzi.
2-0 Chelsea.
And finally, Tarisai.
I see a draw again, 1-1.
Okay. Man United. Sunday, Man United versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Manzi, prediction.
Like 5-0 United.
5-0 to United. Okay, interesting.
It's Manu. Manu what?
Manu, Brighton.
1-0 Brighton.
Welbeck scores the winning goal. I agree with that one. Jonah.
1-0 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
Jonah.
2-1
Brighton. Ali G.
3-1 Manu.
3-1 Manu and Fanny Tarisai.
I think Manu will do well in the first maybe 5 games. It might win 5-0. Manu 5, Brighton 0.
Okay, and finally, West Ham welcoming Manchester City to London. Tarisai, your predictions.
Manchester City might lose that game.
No.
It will be a shock. It will be maybe West Ham 2,
I see.
1.
Not Man City.
I agree with that one, by the way. Ali G.
Yeah, 3-0 Man City.
West Ham. 3-0 West Ham.
3-0 Man City.
0-0. 0-0.
Okay. Ahmed.
2-0 Man City.
And finally, Manzi.
4-2 City.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you very much for coming. We'll be back next weekend, or rather next week. Same time, same place right here on Top 6 Fan TV. If you're just joining, feel free to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. We'd really love that. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button as well. Share widely and share wildly. And we wish you a fantastic week on this return of the Premier League. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be crackers. It's
Thank
going
you
to be
for the
bonkers.
opportunity, guys.
Pleasure. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Spurs in second from bottom, as Ahmed says.
We don't know how
we'll
that.
expect
Ask
that.
Arsenal about that. That's why I know how that.
We'll expect that, but we have never been bottom, by the way, guys.
You know,
all right, guys.
Second
have a good weekend, everyone. Tarisai, Ahmed, the new guys, thanks for joining. You are most welcome.
Bye-bye.
Next time,
for the opportunity,
the usual crew,
guys,
Manzi, Jonah, Ali G, as usual. You're most welcome. Have a good week, guys. Cheers.
Bye. Good week to you.